Ladies and gentlemen, we have assembled again today, being the 30th day of November 2024. I promise I'll be bringing update to this powerful foundation called Health and Spiritual Foundation. Yes, there are some things that I have to teach today, but the one of the major thing is I will explain some spiritual languages. Yes. Before I do that, something I want to point at. Some things that are fond of saying, doing these days. Sometimes I hear them saying something like, any little thing you hear, village people have come, village people have come. Na village people. If they have a little problem, they say village people. If they have a little, maybe even anything at all that is not, favorable to them, what you hear is village people have come. But in most cases, it's not village people. Sometimes it is how nature designed it. Sometimes it is out of your own carelessness. But people now attribute it to people in the village that it is their handwork. Why? Those people in the village are even missing you. Those people in the village are even hustling for, to meet up with their daily bread. But you are somewhere saying that what you are passing through is traceable to those people in the village. You are doing it and creating unnecessary fear. That's what our people say, fear of unknown. You are fearing what is not even existing. A little thing, instead of you to take appropriate correction or to look into it deeply to know why those things happen the way they happen, you just leave what you are supposed to do and will be pointing accusing fingers. People don't even know that you are acting, let alone listening to you. Not good. A good example of what I'm saying. Is a situation whereby we all know quite right that infection is caused mostly by through sexually transmitted intercourse. Now, there are some problems that emanated from sexual intercourse, unprotected sexual intercourse. When a problem like Staphylococcus aureus, syphilis, candidiasis, which you know that these conditions can turn somebody's immune system or hormone upside down, thereby subjecting you to things that you never expected in life. Chronic headache. People now say it is the village people, but in most cases, a condition called a sickness called staphylococcus can cause chronic headache. Yes, candidiasis, even syphilis, can cause blockage of fallopian tube, making a woman unable to conceive, making it difficult for a woman to, conceive, rendering the immune system infertile. So you now find out that some things like this people always attribute it to the village. People always attribute it to the village people, but in real sense, it's their own carelessness. Imagine something that you contracted through sexually transmitted sexual intercourse. You are attributing it to maybe one elderly man in the village who don't even know. Probably the person is even praying for you, but somewhere accusing the person. So something like this is not supposed to be. what you do is that what you are supposed to do when you start experiencing something that is not favorable to you, you ask question. Before I forget, remember this is Health and Spiritual Foundation, where you can get knowledge of every how you know in depth of roots, herbs, and the rest of them. So you just have to like the video, you subscribe to it, you even share it for others to benefit. Do not be selfish over it. If you wouldn't even mind, you can support the foundation. Our account number is 076420958. Do not TGK. Um, Access Bank. So if you wouldn't mind, you can even support the foundation for it to grow. That is the thing. So what you do when you start seeing things that are not favorable to you, you ask question. If you're having sexually transmitted infection, which you know that you have to go to the hospital, diagnose their health to know exactly what that condition demands, what is needed. In the case of infection, you know that there was a day I treated that case, though there are so many herbs, so many roots that can address it. But when you are having severe headache, you have to go to the lab to know the cause, if it is syphilis or infection. You have to look for roots called odogu. We have some here. We even have, like this one here is udeg. This one is utas, dried one. We have some, but some of them are, or some of the few ones I have now is in the inside the office there. So when you have odogu, something like we even have osikagoro. This one is udeg, and so many other ones. Now you bring them together and boil properly. Another thing that you have to add to this thing is a red jatropha leaf. If the infection is too severe that you are finding it difficult to defecate, you add the white jatropha leaf to it again. That will make your immune system to balance. You'll be defecating as it's supposed. You add to it red jatropha, white jatropha, even fertility, root of fertility tree, root of it. You add it to it, boil it very well, and then transfer to the container with cover. You'll be taking the technique up morning and night. Before you know what is happening, it will just flush it. But if it is a case of chronic headache, which is syphilis, stroke, staphylococcus aureus, you know that it's still the same application, but this time around you will look for black stone, coconut water, white sea salt, the powdered one. There is something our people call, Igbo people call ununde. You add ununde to it. Ununde, sea salt, coconut water, black stone powder. You mix all of them together. Make sure you add enough coconut water to it. You'll be taking it a spoon in the morning and night, and you'll be using it to rub your hair. Make sure you barb your hair very well. Expose your skin, so that you'll be rubbing it morning and night. Morning and night, the thing will just subside it and consequently go. That's how to treat it. So these are steps, the necessary steps that you ought to take, but not to leave leave what you are supposed to do to address your problem, and then you're attributing your case to people in the village. I'm not saying that people in the village cannot do something else, but I'm just to say, do what you are actually supposed to do to restore your condition, your health, and rest of it, not to do that. Instead of you to do, there are some things that you can do. There are some things that you can do so that you will not be fearing those people in the village. That you are not going home is not a solution. You can be going home once you are protected. You protect yourself. You are mature enough to know the steps to your protection. We have some. You can use mystic soap. You can use mystic soil. You can use some certain mystic material that can, help you out. Yes. In the case of going home, you are going home, you are fearing, you don't know what to do, you are fearing, even when nothing will happen to you, you are fearing. Don't you know that you have to be close to your spirit, to your God, so that your nature it will be to be revealing some things, both fortunate and unfortunate things to come. They will be revealing it to you only when you are in good time with them. You'll be doing some sacrifices so that you will attract the spirit to you, very close to you, be in close relationship with your spirits who protect you spiritually, physically, and otherwise. When you want to embark on a journey, you have to ask yourself question. You have to say, how this journey that I'm about to embark on, what is it going to produce? Will I sustain injury? Will it be peaceful? How is it going to do? If you don't know what to do, you look for kola nut that have 4 faces. This is a kola nut with 4 faces. You break it. You break it. You want to seek information from the spirit. You look for kola nut with 4 faces. This is kola nut with 4 faces representing Eke Oria or Nkwori, 4 market days in Igbo land. You look for a kola nut like this. You want to, ascertain information from God, from the spirit, from your maker, from your guiding angel. When you have a kola like this, you pray. People said kola nut doesn't hear English; it can only hear the dialect. So, and spiritual language is spiritual language. Those that are in the system will always hear whatever type of language that is used to conjure the spirit. So now let us first of all talk to the kola nut and link it to the spirit so that our lecture will go ahead. So Chukwu kere eluigwe n'ala, ọjị a bụ ọjị ndị Igbo si na onye wetara ọjị wetara ndụ. Ma bụ ndụ anyị na-achọ. Anyị na-achọ ndụ n'ụzọ ọtọ. So n'ọjị a ka anyị na-adrọp ọjị a bụ ka anyị mara otu ije anyị chọrọ ime ga-ada, ma Chineke na-agọzie anyị nke bụ ka anyị na-eyuzu ọjị anyị ga-aghọta ihe ọjị a na-egosi. Anything o gosiri anyị na anyị ga-aghọta, mee ya ka ọ dịrị clear to us. Ezuole na ihe na anyị bụ ụmụchi na amaghị much. Ihe a bụ language of the spirit. Kọwaa na afọ ka anyị ghọta, so that next na ka anyị ike mara ihe anyị ga-eme. Thank you. Maka na anyị ma anyị ga-eme ka ọ dị ka anyị shiri ọga anya. So when you have a kola with 4 faces facing down, remember you are trying to make a journey and you want to know what will be the outcome of the journey, and you drop the kola nut like this and you see 4 of them facing down. That means it is not good, it is not well. And our people said prevention is always better than cure. You know that the journey you are going to make is not straightforward. The journey is not that the outcome is not defined, it's not clear. So whenever it is like this, know it that you have to perform a ritual in order to to defend yourself to some stage. So when you see a kola nut like this, it is not well. What you do is that as you are going out, you protect yourself against anything that is not good that might enter your mouth. You first of all protect yourself in that anger. How you do it is this: you look for cane grass, get some quantities of the leaf, look for 4 alligator seeds, get 4 of it, put it inside your mouth, pray over it, declare your words, make your prayer point, chew it and swallow it. The next step is you get miracle leaf, 4 alligator peppers, miracle leaf, 4 alligator pepper, then 1 bitter kola. Put it inside your pocket as you are making the journey. If you put it inside your pocket, you make your prayer. Get another 1 seed of alligator pepper and use that one to make your prayer. With the other one inside your pocket, use that 1 seed of alligator pepper to make your prayer. You make your prayer: as I'm going out, God, guide me. The God of the land, guide me. The God of the ancestors, guide me. Protect me as I'm going out, that my going out shall be blessed and my coming in shall be blessed. Do not allow the bite of the day to bite me. As I'm in the front, let the evil be at the back. As I'm in the back, let the evil be at the front. Do not allow anything to tamper with my life. So you protect me, so that when I come back in peace, I will settle you. So you use that one now. Use it to run your way. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do like this. Throw it at the back. You start your journey. You now make your journey. As you are going, do not look for case. You will not find case, and the case will not find you. Anything that enters your mouth will be neutralized through the combination you have already chewed, which is what I've taught so far: cane grass, leaf of cane grass, and the alligator pepper seed, 4 of it. It will not allow anything to enter your system. Even if it enter, it will just neutralize it. It will not have any effect on you. So that's all. That's what you do. These are the precautionary measures you are to take. These are what you are supposed to do, not to be there and be talking of how somebody is in the village with hunting you. So now, another way, I have to tell you more about this kola. When you drop kola like this, and you have 3 like this facing up, you want to make a journey, or you want to make a request for something, you have it this way. No problem. There is peace. Awele, there is peace. No problem. It's okay. You just pray, and that your mission, you pray over it and then move. It will be accomplished. So if you have it this way, 1 is up, the other 3 is down, there is wahala, there is problem, there is danger. So what you do in this case again is another way you can arrest this condition. You look for native egg. Find native egg, use it to pray. Say any evil that have set against me, any evil that have set by the enemies against me, date that thing. Is it attack for any type of thing? I invoke you into this egg. Enter this egg. Use the egg to rub your body. Make it touch the whole of your body. Touch it, the whole of your body. And use it to run your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. The egg. I mean the egg. You go outside and break it inside. You now move. That's all. You have sorted that one. This is a way to do it again. Spiritual language. So when 2 is up and 2 is down, there is balance, no problem. There is peace, no problem. When it's still 3 down and 1 up, I have taught you how to address it. Know that there is danger and prevention is better than cure. You just apply one of the things that I have taught you. That's how to arrest that one. So it's like I have treated what I have today on the aspect of this kola nut. Okay, let me teach again how to treat diabetes mellitus. Diabetes mellitus. Diabetes mellitus is a life-threatening disease. It's a life-threatening condition that, if urgent attention is not taken, can ruin somebody's life. When one is having diabetes mellitus as a case, as a sickness, what he has to do is he has to look for 48 pieces of bitter leaf. Look for utazi. Our people, Igbo people, call it utazi. This is dry one, dry utazi. You will cut out all the leaves because you will use the leaves. Get about, let's say, 600 naira worth of utazi leaf. 48 pieces of 48 pieces of bitter kola. Look for 4 bulbs of garlic. Pound the garlic together with the bitter kola. Pound it very, very well. Then put it inside a pot. Wash the leaves of the garlic of the utazi. Wash the leaves very, very well. Add it to the one in the pot. Pour water there and boil it for about 1 hour 30 minutes. Extract, sieve it to extract the water into a container with cover. Then be sipping it with tea cup morning and night. Then within a short time it will go. If the diabetes has grown to a point that is having a wound, the patient is having wound, there is something called coconut. Get the coconut, the fruit of coconut. Then break the coconut. There is the meso cap. If you peel the back, you get the other one, the soft cover, not the seed inside. The soft between the shell and the outer part is the layer that used to be soft. If you get matured one, that layer, you get that one. It used to be soft. When you get it, cut bunch of it enough. Then fry it, burn it in fire to get the charcoal part of it, and then reduce it to powder. Then be using it to lick your pap every night. You put a spoon to the one that anytime you want to take pap in the night, you get a spoon of it and then mix it. Don't add salt to a spoon of it and then mix it, and you'll be taking it. Before you know what will happen, it will do this. It will make the mouth of that thing to dry. It will just dry up. That's how to treat it. So with this, I've treated the case of diabetes mellitus. Remember what I said? The leaf of uziza, utazi, then the root of utazi, the 48 pieces of bitter kola, 4 balls of garlic. Pound the other one, mix them together, boil it, then be taking it make up morning and night, before you know what is happening. It will arrest it. So that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the step to treat diabetes mellitus. Let me again teach you people how to treat the sickness that is I don't know. The case is spreading now. It's widespreading now in this zone, in this area, in this state. They call it achere. They call it achere. It's a terrible sickness that if appropriate care is not taken, it will just render somebody useless. So what I'm saying is how to treat achere. When somebody is having achere, if the case is not all that serious at the first time and you want to treat it, what you do is that you look for snail and get the snail, oceanic snail, get the skeleton of it, get about 15 of it, cut out the skeleton, because you will use only the skeleton. You will not use the other. You will not use the male, the other male. You will use the skeleton. The other one is used for ashima. You just extract it, mix it with tongue and then be licking the something to silence ashima completely. So you use the skeleton. We are talking of how to treat achere. Get the skeletal part of it, pound it, don't roast it, just pound it very well. Then use grinding stone and grind it to powder. Then keep it. Look for wonderful cola, reduce it to powder, keep it there. Look for undiluted honey, mix them together. Then clean the affected area properly. Then apply the mixture. You mix it with honey, apply it to the wound, direct it to the wound. After the application, leave it for 4 days. The next day you repeat. Leave it for 4 days. Rinse it, reapply. That's how we'll be doing it. Before you know what is happening, it will dry up. But if the case is severe to the extent that is about even to cut the veins and the capillaries, the wound has gone deep, you will get the powder of that snail shell, opokoronjila. You get it, the powder of that snail shell. There is something our people call eda. Eda is a type of food in Igbo land. Eda. You get eda. If you go to where they are selling roots in the market, you ask for eda, they will give you eda. You get the eda, you get the powdered shell of that snail. That is the skeleton. That skeleton, you grind it. Use grinding stone to grind it very, very well, or grinding engine. Grind it to powder. Collect it, use it too. I'm talking of if the achere is so severe. Also, you get a wonderful cola. You get ash, the one that remains in the kitchen after cooking food. The ash, the white ash. You get it into the same mixture. Now, if it is so severe like that, you will equally add the sand. Get a small like this 4 times, add it to that place. sand, yes. You add it that you want to do it to go just like magic. Add it there. Then do for you will pray. You make your declaration. As you have brought all these things together, you mix them together. The sand is very, very necessary there. And in this case, you will add urine. The person will add urine to it. Because if it is a full-fledged native doctor that is handling this thing, there is something they call oro that must be added to it in order to cut the source of that sickness, cut it so that the medication will be direct, it will be going straight. So in this case, in absence of that oro, you use urine. Urine will now add in place of that. You mix both together and then you use it. You mix all of them with the original honey, unadulterated honey. You mix it together. You use it to plaster the whole of that place right round. Plaster it right round. It's like magic, but it's not magic. It is direct solution, direct treatment, direct medication for it. When you apply it like that, I repeat, look for head. Look at that very head is a seed. This is how you do it. You will not pound it and you will not cut it. You will be doing it like this. Until you get the quantity about, even a cup is not much. When you have succeeded in filling the whole of this place through this means, I'm talking of the head, the one you will get from where they are selling roots and herbs. When you are done with this one, you get another one. You'll be doing like until you get enough. You drop it. You look for ash. Drop it. You look for the powder of that snail. You drop it. You tap sand from the ground 4 times. You drop it. Your urine. You drop it. Then the honey, original honey. You do not allow anything like sugar to go